You people are just so naive.
Previously, on the border.
You were naive once. You look good on you.
No job, no rent, no place to live.
You can live with me, right?
You are friggin' awesome.
Come on, Layla. You haven't been fine since you shot that kid in the woods.
Are you complaining about how I'm doing my job?
You're deliberately trying to humiliate your own government.
Jesus.
It's the same thing!
In the current climate, a man like Mannering is invaluable.
A man of no conscience.
Can you confirm a visual on our matchmaker?
He has to be in the car.
Yeah, we don't move till we're sure we got the headliner. Copy?
Great, now or never.
All right, move, move, move!
Immigration and Customs Security, hands up!
Immigration, Customs, Security, step out of the vehicle.
Hey, what's out? Not in the car, get on your radio.
You got him?
No, he wasn't there. Gray got his guy.
Where is he?
Not here, he must have been tipped off.
Answer it. Hey, ho.
Change of plan. Stand by.
Is that Mannering?
We're good to go.
Is there a CSIS op we don't know about?
You sure it was Mannering?
Yeah, we both heard him.
No sign of Lohawk yet.
Our intel was solid. Someone tipped him.
Get what you can from me, illegals. I'll talk to Mannering.
Jesus.
2 weeks in a box with 25 people in one toilet.
It's okay. It's okay. We're not going to hurt you. Tell them it's okay. We're not going to hurt you. What's the going rate of passes now? 35, 40 grand a head?
You're looking at $1 million here.
Just cargo to Lohawk yet.
唔該，大家落去啊，跟啲海關官員上車。
Please exit the container. We have water for you outside.
我哋會帶你去一笪安全地方。唔該，大家出去啊，出邊有水俾你飲㗎。
Does he need help outside?
佢使唔使醫務人員啊？
呢人，我係講佢。
He is dead.
You missed him.
He wasn't there.
You said you were going to catch him mid-operation. We could have drawn him south.
It was a setback. We're looking into it.
My superiors aren't big on second chances, Major.
I want Lohawk in as much as you do.
He's number 3 on my list. Where's Jan yours?
I was there when he let a boatload of illegals drown off the Charlottes.
I saw what he did to the ones who didn't pay up. Feet amputated, cell phones taped to their heads so their family could hear them being tortured.
We'll get him.
If he knows we're onto him, he'll go to ground.
Best case scenario, he runs south.
Yeah, worst case, he skips the continent.
We won't let that happen.
Catch him or flush him my way. I really don't care. All right, Major. I need this man.
Do you have any other identification? 有冇其他身份證明文件啊？呢個唔係合法。
Who did you pay to bring you here?
你知邊個帶你嚟加拿大㗎？
Who put you in that container? You ever see him? What about his friends? Look, I want to help you, Lizan. I can't do that if you won't talk to me. Now, who did you talk to in China? You made a deal with someone who wasn't.
They took my mother, my sister. My father knew they'd take me soon.
Who? Dragon Circle?
The police?
Why?
My family. We are Falun Gong. In China, this is worse than thief. We are not human. We are bugs.
You're a hard man to reach.
For some.
Are you running something in Vancouver?
I'm meeting my wife for lunch.
I have an officer who claims you called an Asian gang member on his cell in the middle of a raid.
We may be a dying breed, but I hardly think I'm the only Canadian left with a Midlands accent.
What is CSIS doing with Lohawk in a Dragon Circle?
Your job is to stem the tide of illegals from washing up on our shore. Leave national security to us.
Your father made the deal with the snakehead?
Yes?
Do you know who he met with? Did you pay any money?
I pay when I get to Canada.
How much?
70,000.
And how are you going to pay that back? Come here, you work that out. You meet someone in Canada, you work off the payments.
I don't know anyone here.
Prostitution, drug running, you're not going to make that cleaning houses. Because on your snakehead is connected to Triad. Now, you need our protection.
Please, don't send me back to China. Please.
I can help you, but I need you to help me, okay? Anything you can remember, name, an address.
Sergeant Jackson, we've got a lot to get through. Can we try to keep it moving?
Call me, Lizan.
Hey, sleepy guy.
I'm 2 hours, 37 minutes late for work. No. What are you doing? I have a system.
Random groupings of unrelated objects? It's very systematic.
No, that's the M zone. See, you got mugs and a mouse, and magazines. It's alphabetical. I know where everything is.
Coffee. Should I put it next to the cage and the crackers?
No, that's S. S for Schrodinger. He's named for
Schrodinger's cat.
Yeah. And those are his
Supplements.
Yeah. See, system works. I gotta go.
Okay, I thought you said time was just a construct. And really, if we construct time, does it even exist? Oh. Let's make it an even 3 hours.
Okay, so we got 8 minutes to the subway platform. We got a 3-minute wait, 11 minutes to the stop, if the TTC is running on time. I just made that. Of course, I could take a cab. Cab shaves 7 minutes off the commute. 10 if the traffic's with me.
Refugee claimants without proper identification must be detained until their hearings.
Yes? Okay.
Lucky for you, your aunt contacted us. She's willing to sponsor you.
My aunt?
We're going to release you to live with her until your hearing.
Yes. Yes, okay.
Afternoon, Hieronymus.
Yes, it is.
Something come up? Oh my God, you got laid. I don't want to know about it. Ugh. Kessler needs whatever you can find about a possible CSIS operation in Vancouver. Low Hawk Yeen and his buddies.
Oh, who doesn't love quality time with our Dragon Circle friends? Slice, dice. I thought that was Gray and Layla's op.
So did we.
Heard Loha Yin slip through the net. Bad intel?
He was tipped. ICS is working on it.
Canadians are like their maple syrup. Sweet, but slow.
Low is in their jurisdiction. Kessler can be en pendejo. But he wants this guy as much as we do.
He won't care if you grab him first.
Do an end run?
That's what it takes. Washington wants this guy served for Sunday dinner.
Sorry, it doesn't work that way.
Look for Chow Lee's on. I'm looking for Chow Lee's on.
Yeah, I don't blame you.
Yeah, where is she?
Released her to the aunt.
What aunt? Why didn't you notify me?
The aunt's Jong Lean owns a store in Richmond.
And Lee's agreed to go with her?
Sure. Why wouldn't she?
She told me she didn't know anyone here.
Who are we looking for?
Chinese female, 20 to 24, slim build, no visible scars or tattoos.
Gorgeous hair, great skin, beautiful smile.
No, but she was ready to talk. Maybe lead us to Low Hawk Inn. This is it. Immigration Customs Security. Looking for this girl, Chow Lee's in.
I don't know her.
Yeah, well, someone using her name and identification picked her up from the detention center.
I'm not in two places at once.
You didn't pick up a relative.
Those are not my relatives. My family works hard, pays taxes. Those people come, live on welfare. The government should send them back.
Young Ning didn't even know the girl. Did you have the tape from that detention center?
Enough to stretch to the far side of Jupiter and back.
Yeah, just the Lizon footage.
Sent. Check your phone. And, if that's not Zhonglin, you probably want to know who took your girl, right? Very few women crack the top ranks of the Dragon Circle, but there is this one. She's a dead ringer for Cho Yoon, the landlady from Kung Fu Hustle. There, see? Looks just like her, right?
Slade, do you have a match?
Leads on Zant is a snakehead.
Dragon Circle just walked in and took her.
Young Mei-ha had all the right paperwork.
Someone set this up. Slade, can you run that border security guy, the one who released these on?
Oh, how quickly romance fades.
Hey, check out this border enforcement officer, Wade Daniels. Access is hinky.
Hinky?
Somebody's been in his file, rooting around and sanitizing, which is seriously wrong because this guy's just a grunt.
Leave it with me. I've still got friends in border enforcement.
Ray Jackson.
You help me, they say I pay all gang bongo.
Lizun, slow down, Where are you?
Slade, we've got an open line. Can you trace the call?
Lizun.
BC, Southwest Fraser Valley.
Yeah, can you narrow that down a bit?
Way ahead of you. Payphone, 672 Lillooet Avenue.
672 Lillooet Avenue.
Mannering and his boys cussed Low Hockey Inn.
Your team made 2 solid arrests and disrupted a major trafficking operation. Don't lose sleep over the one that got away.
That one was the primary objective.
You caught 24 illegals, Major. Call it a day.
Immigration Customs Security. We're looking for this girl. She made a call from that phone booth 98 minutes ago.
Okay.
Yeah, she was right there. What happened to her?
Sorry, can't give out information about our guests. Policy. Tell us where she is. We start kicking in doors.
Watch me.
They took her upstairs. 213.
Stop! ICS!
Gray. She's alive. She's gonna be okay.
Mohawk Inn's branching out. Sweatshops, drug running, prostitution. Now he's taking his pound of flesh, literally.
Think she's paid up now?
Sure, then we ship her back, right?
Doctor's free.
The girl's stabilized. I'd like to meet the butcher who popped out her kidney. My 3-year-old could have done better.
We believe her kidney was removed for sale on the black market.
I've heard of patients going overseas for a transplant, but getting takeout, that's a first.
You know anyone who might have been desperate enough?
Over 4,000 Canadians are waiting for organs. Every week, 5 of them die. I'd say that qualifies as desperate.
Well, how hard would it be for someone to perform illegal transplants?
Depends on the organ. Kidneys are fairly straightforward, provided the organ's been tissue and blood type matched. The patient has access to anti-rejection drugs, decent post-op. Success rate's fairly high.
If suddenly someone drops off the donor list and doesn't show up in the obits, give us a call.
They're looking for whoever got the girl's kidney.
Could be others, too. I mean, what we're seeing might be the start of a whole new criminal enterprise.
Is that gonna be all right?
Most people get along just fine with one kidney.
Turns out Wade Daniels had a bit of a coke problem.
Trust Vancouver to recruit the best and the brightest.
Actually, he was Peacebridge. Instead of checking into rehab, he was transferred to Vancouver.
Somebody figured he could be squeezed.
My contact at Border Enforcement thinks that Wade has a friend at CSIS.
Let's grab this guy.
You think one of your friends at Custom Control would have tipped him?
Never.
Oh, this is bad. This is worse than bad.
What?
We got a black hat. I sent Wade's info to Layla via our secure network, and then the next thing, poof, Wade's gone.
Think someone hacked into ICS?
Hack? No. Hackers write security and firewall programs and drive boxers and drink matcha lattes. No, we got a cracker. Okay, a smash and grabber. He's looking for bragging rights.
Okay, so what's our cracker up to?
Wade's info was locked up tight. Same with the deets on the port raid. Someone accessed what's technically inaccessible.
Who could do that?
Someone with passcodes, knows his way around government intelligence systems, a spy, maybe.
CSIS?
If he's man ranks higher, the Prince of Darkness definitely knows talent.
Find out how the cracker's getting in, shut him down.
And I've already got my fingers in every orifice.
Who?
Kessler. When? Thanks. Mannering's in Vancouver. I'm going out there. Whatever game he's playing, I'm gonna put an end to this.
Asshole's probably halfway to Argentina by now.
Florida, maybe. Wade didn't strike me as the adventurous type.
I never should have left her alone with him.
Hey, come on, there's no way you could have known. And at least we got Lisa into the hospital, right? She really got to you.
Pisses me off. And these guys throw 24 people in a container, they chop out their organs, they go home and play with their Xbox 360.
He'll have another.
Where are we in Lo Hoc Inn?
He hasn't surfaced yet. Anything stateside?
You think I'd be here?
Maybe he'll flee to China.
Oh, they want him worse than we do. Half an Olympic stadium collapsed last week. 68 people were killed. Guess who had the construction contract? Kept the cash, built it on chopsticks and bubblegum, apparently.
This guy's body count keeps going up.
Forget murder, human trafficking, extortion. China wants him on international embarrassment. Where you going?
To get Lo Hoc in.
Great. Anything I can do to grease the wheels?
I got a couple of other problems to solve with other agencies first.
CSIS, RCMP, who's holding us up?
It's handled.
Oh, really? You got a population of what? 20 people? How many competing agencies do you need, Major?
Same as you, enough to justify the bureaucrats' salaries.
Not safe. I told you it's not safe. Don't wait a few days.
I've made all the arrangements. We can't wait.
For hardware or software?
Tickled.
Still looking for the lead?
He's good.
As good as me?
Seriously, this guy was schooling me all day.
What do your sources say?
Nothing. For someone this pro, guy's a monk.
Bet you I can find him.
Sally, please, you're nowhere near this level, okay? Wait. I didn't mean that. Hey, but I don't mean you're not. Forget about the black hat, okay? Your level is so high, you doesn't even have a number, okay? You're like 11.
You think you're gonna get out of this by ripping off Spinal Tap?
How much more black could my life be without you? Huh? The answer is none. None more black. okay? A goth's closet during a blackout when there is a new moon is not this black. Before you, Sally, I didn't even have a decent S zone.
All right, stop talking.
You want another round?
No, I'm good.
Oh, come on. Club soda go into your head? One more.
Now I should get some sleep.
Your hair looks good.
Thanks.
Well, you don't want to go home now.
I don't.
No.
What is it I want?
Sure, my minibar's got club soda. Next round's on me.
Good night, Gray.
Kessler. Where are you? I'm on my way. Mike Kessler, ICS.
Heard you were looking for Wade Daniels.
So did someone else, apparently. Any witnesses?
Janitor found him in a back stairwell in New West around 5:30 a.m. Coroner figured he'd been dead about 6-7 hours. Death by 1,000 cuts. Must have really pissed off his dragon pals. Took his tongue.
Well, Hockey and made damn sure Wade didn't talk to us.
Hey. You slept through my wake-up call.
Yeah, give me 10 minutes. I'll see you downstairs.
Sure. Boss is in town. Put some pants on.
Who did this to you?
Zhang Lin.
That's not a real name. Her name is Zhang Meiha. She works for Lo Haqian. You know him?
I never hear that name.
I think you have. Before you left China, you made a deal. You promised to pay. What did you think? They would just forget their money? Who were you supposed to meet when you got here? Who was it?
I don't know.
I'm not playing games, Li Zong. I can send you back to China before the ink dries on your hospital release. You understand? Give me a name. Who was your contact?
No name. I have numbers 6, 2, 3, 7, 57 Avenue. Please. I cannot go back. You say you help me.
I will.
The girl's been hacked up and you're threatening to deport her?
It's not a threat. It's a likely outcome.
Yeah, well, she's got a right to claim refugee status. She's Falun Gong. You know what they'll do to her back in China?
China's domestic policy is not our concern.
Yeah, well, you weren't in that container. Anyone who wants to get here that badly should be allowed to stay.
If you're struggling with your objectivity, I can relieve you.
Objectivity? You get word Mannerings out here, you're on the next plane.
You okay?
Great.
We've got an address. Let's go.
Really makes you want to live the West Coast dream.
Shouldn't we call for backup?
As long as we have a security breach, we trust no one. Immigration and Customs Security.
Immigration Customs Security!
They're hurting me!
This is just a warm-up.
Selling bodies whole, selling them in parts.
That's covering all the angles.
So, where are we in the security breach? I've got files to input.
See, at first, I thought it was a directory traversal attack, right? My system already disallows HTTP requests for a virtual directory, and that's just basic, right?
Wait, so are we in the clear, yes or no?
Yes. Mandarin's guy was good. Excellent, even. But I'm better.
So did our cracker leave any clues to his identity?
That's exactly what I was looking for, right? Because their egos are usually massive. You know, they can't resist leaving like a little tag, a signature, just so everybody knows how brilliant they are.
So he did.
Not one single gummy print. If we find him, Kessler should put this guy on the payroll. Reporting to me, of course. Did I mention I'm still better?
Mannering.
Special Agent Lagarda, Homeland Security.
Agent Lagarda, I'm just heading into a briefing.
Sounds like you're in a wind tunnel. Where are you? King and Bay?
Close enough. Let me call you back.
What's happening with the Dragon Circle operation in Vancouver?
You have the wrong agency. I work for CSIS.
Then I have the right man.
Well, I'm sure Major Kessler at ICS would be only too happy to bring you up to speed with his operation.
Please, spare me the interagency pissing contest. I want low hockey.
Well, I'm terribly sorry, Agent Lagarda. I wish I could be more helpful.
Kessler promised to gift wrap him. He couldn't deliver. Well, I need someone who can.
Don't feel like talking. Maybe we should let you walk. Let Lo Joaquin and his boys find you. Like they found our officer. Or maybe I send you back to Shanghai. We have you in human trafficking and extortion, not to mention your motel-based businesses. I wonder what your sentence would be like in China. Maybe you'd be the one donating the organs. I hear China encourages their death row inmates to be generous. No, you don't like that idea either. There's a third option. You even think of screwing this up. Don't.
Think she'll blow it?
All she has to do is flush out Lo Joaquin.
Our friend wants fries. There he is. Can we move on?
Look for his cover.
I've got Mannering.
What's the word? We're losing him here.
You guys grab Lo Joaquin, I'll take Mannering.
heading for lower level. This way. Hurry. This way. Garage. They're going for the parking garage. Stop! Drop your weapon!
Let her go.
Stay back!
I kill her. You see what you do?
I said drop it now!
Sigo like that.
This way, come on. Shots fired, parking F1.
ICS request assistance, 1033. Shots fired, parking F1.
Layla!
Lohakian shot her.
We walked into an ambush. He had 2 bodyguards with him. I got 1.
Are you okay?
ICS alert all units. Eyes
Fine.
out for a late model black Mercedes SUV. License plate Echo Romeo Zulu 030.
Lohakian went to ground. How's the bodyguard?
Still in the OR.
Did he give us anything?
We saw his boss put down Zhong Mei, huh?
All the more reason to cooperate.
What, you want to go with the rack, or should we just drag out the Iron Maiden?
Slade filled the security hole. Could be Mannering ordered to dig.
If Mannering's in bed with Lohakian...
I will do whatever it takes to bring them both down.
Kessler. I got a lead on Mannering. He's probably gone through a whole box of disposable cells, but he forgot to brief his wife.
Where is he?
Our sources picked up 2 phone calls off of CSE. Mrs. Mannering to the Hotel Wallbridge, 15th floor, room 147.
I've got a 20 on Mannering.
Let's go.
Talk to the bodyguard. I've got this.
Now, what the hell is it between you guys? What, are you pissing your cocoa?
Quietly.
Christ's sake, man, put on a mask. That's my daughter, Sophie.
I'll be downstairs.
Doers, water back.
Yes, sir.
The donor was not coerced. I set her up with a very generous trust fund, a fast track to residency. I paid off her debt to Lohakian.
You're sane.
She escaped a life of poverty and repression. She has a bright future.
Who needs all your body parts when you've got cash?
Look, I gave one of my kidneys to Sophie 8 years ago, and I've been doing just fine. A kidney, however. Sophie was dying. Chung Man was willing. You've got a daughter, for God's sake. What would you have done?
I'll let the doctor finish the surgery. But you're done.
I had nothing to do with Wade Daniels' death.
You just gave his killer $70,000 and good reason to shut him up permanently.
Well, you do what you have to. Give me tonight with Sophie. I want to be here when she wakes up.
8 a.m. Outside. And bring Lohakian's coordinates.
Get out of the car. Come on. Get in there.
I can't pay for hospital.
Don't worry about it. We've got it covered.
When I get out,
When you're feeling better, we've got a lawyer for you. She's going to help you with your refugee claim.
he won't send me back.
It's not up to me. You get a strong case and a good lawyer, it's going to be okay.
I will see you again.
I gotta fly back to Toronto today.
Thank you.
How's your daughter?
She came through with flying colors.
The RCMP is waiting here to take your statement.
I've already filed that with the minister. It outlines how I posed as a customer in order to infiltrate Lohakian's organization.
How long do you think that'll hold up once he starts plea bargaining?
Lohakian is en route to China. It seems he had the urge to do a little cross-border shopping. Homeland Security was very satisfied with the outcome. And China is so glad to save face that it has released 2 U.S. cultural attaches who are languishing in Drapchi prison. And a Canadian firm is going to be named as the official cell phone provider of the Beijing Olympics. It's a win-win. Win situation.
You just broke every law in the book. Now look, owns you.